Listen to me. Lean in, because I'm about to tell you something that could change the rest of your life. The most valuable thing you own is not your money, not your car, not your house, not even your career. It's not the followers on your social media. It's not the trophies on your shelf. It's not the clothes you're wearing. The most valuable thing you own is your time. And here's the problem. Most of you don't even realize how expensive it is. Think about it. If you lose your car today, you can get another one. If you lose money, you can work and earn more. If you lose friends, you can build new relationships. But if you lose time, it's gone, buried. You don't get it back. There is no refund, no reset, no restart button. And yet you live like you've got forever. You wake up and hit snooze like you own tomorrow. You sit for hours scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, laughing at nonsense like your life doesn't have purpose. You binge watch shows like you got unlimited days in your account. You say, I'll do it tomorrow like tomorrow was promised. But here's the truth, tomorrow is a myth. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The reason some of you are broke right now isn't because you don't have talent. It isn't because you don't have opportunities. It isn't because you don't know the right people. It's because you don't value your time. You're rich in potential but broke in discipline. Let me make it plain. Imagine I walk up to you right now and put on 86,400 in your bank account every single morning. But here's the deal. You can't save it. You can't roll it over. If you don't spend it, it disappears at midnight. What would you do? You would spend every single dollar. You'd be strategic. You'd be intentional. You wouldn't waste it. Well, guess what? Life gives you 86,400 seconds every single day. And most of you are throwing them away like they're cheap. The truth is, your time is your life. How you spend your time determines who you become. You waste a day, you waste a piece of your future. You waste a week, you waste a piece of your destiny. You waste a year. You waste opportunities you may never get back. Some of you have been saying, next year will be my year for the past 5 years. And guess what? You're still in the same place. Because while you're waiting for the perfect moment, time is slipping through your fingers. The illusion of plenty of time. We live like we've got plenty of time. You tell yourself, I'm still young. I've got years ahead of me. I'll figure it out later. That's the biggest lie you've been sold. Do you know how many dreams are buried in cemeteries? Do you know how many books were never written? How many businesses never started? How many songs never sung? How many lives never lived? Because people thought they had more time. The cemetery is the richest place on earth, not the banks, not Wall Street, not the gold mines, the cemetery. Because that's where all the unused dreams, the wasted talents, the abandoned visions are buried. And the only difference between those people and you is that you're still breathing. But for how long? You don't know. The wake up call, you've got to wake up. You've got to understand that every second matters. Every decision matters. Every moment matters. Let me be real with you. Some of you are living like you're immortal. You talk about tomorrow like it belongs to you. But people younger than you, stronger than you, healthier than you, woke up yesterday not knowing it was their last day. And here you are, wasting time like you got forever. That's why I'm yelling right now, because I want to shake you out of that mindset. Stop treating time like it's free. Stop living like you got unlimited days. You've got to feel the urgency. You've got to live like today is your last shot, because it might be. The exchange rate of time, let me give you perspective. Every day, you are trading your life for something. That's the exchange rate of time. Some of you are trading your time for distraction. You're trading it for entertainment. You're trading it for gossip. You're trading it for fear. But what if, listen to me, what if you started trading your time for purpose, for growth, for building something that matters, for chasing your dreams? Because here's the truth, time will pass no matter what. The question is, will it pass with you moving closer to your destiny or further away from it? A story to remember. I remember hearing about a man who worked a job he hated for 30 years. He told himself every single year, one day I'm going to start that business. One day I'm going to write that book. One day I'm going to live life on my terms. And guess what? 30 years later, he retired with regrets. He never started the business. He never wrote the book. He never lived his dream. Why? Because he thought he had more time. And I'm telling you right now, you don't have the luxury of wasting years. You don't have the luxury of waiting until you feel ready. You don't have the luxury of living on pause. Your time is too expensive. The challenge, so here's my challenge to you. Starting today, I want you to treat your time like it's gold. Treat it like it's diamonds. Treat it like every second you waste is a piece of your life you can never get back. Wake up earlier. Cut out distractions. Protect your schedule. Stop giving hours of your life to people and things that don't deserve it. You don't owe anybody your time except your purpose. When you start respecting your time, you start respecting yourself. And when you start respecting yourself, the world will respect you too. The bottom line, time is not free. It is the most expensive thing you own. And if you don't learn to value it, you'll wake up one day with nothing but regret. So wake up, count your seconds, make them count. Live every day like it's your last, because one day it will be now that you've had the wake-up call. Now that you understand time is the most expensive currency you'll ever own, we've got to talk about the thing that's silently killing your future. The thing that's robbing you while you smile. The thing that's eating up your life second by second, and you don't even realize it. It's not poverty. It's not your background. It's not that you don't have a degree or the right last name. No. The silent killers are excuses, distractions, and fear. These three enemies are invisible, but they're powerful. They don't come knocking on your door with warning signs. They creep in slowly. They disguise themselves as comfort, entertainment. I'll do it later. And before you know it, they've stolen years from you. Excuses. The lies you tell yourself, let's start with excuses. Excuses are the lies you tell yourself to feel comfortable about staying stuck. They're the reasons you create to explain why you can't do what you were born to do. And here's the problem. Excuses are addictive. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough support. I'm too old, Dot. I'm too young. I'm not ready. Excuse after excuse. And every time you say one, you feel justified in staying where you are. But the truth, excuses are cheap. You know what's expensive? Regret. Excuses give you temporary comfort, but regret will live with you forever. Imagine being 60, 70, 80 years old and looking back at your life. You'll realize the things you didn't do weren't because you couldn't. They were because you wouldn't. Some of you could have written that book years ago. Some of you could have started that business already. Some of you could have been fit, strong, healthy right now. But excuses became your best friend. And let me keep it real. Excuses are nothing but fear dressed up in fancy clothes. Distractions, the thieves of destiny. Now, let's talk about distractions. Distractions are the things that steal your focus, your energy, your time, without you even realizing how dangerous they are. For some of you, it's social media. Let's be real. You don't just check Instagram. You fall into a black hole. You say, I'll just scroll for 5 minutes. And suddenly an hour is gone. You could have been building your dream, but you were busy watching someone else live theirs. For some of you, it's Netflix. You call it relaxing, but you've watched entire seasons of shows while your goals collected dust. For some of you, it's people. Toxic friends, negative family, coworkers who complain all day. They're distractions in human form. They drain your energy. They steal your time. And here's the worst part, you keep letting them. Some people aren't your friends, they're your prison guards. They don't want you to grow, because if you do, you'll leave them behind. And you let them hold you back because it feels safe. But let me tell you, safety is an illusion. Comfort zones are where dreams go to die. Every minute you give to distractions is a minute you'll never get back. And while you're distracted, life is moving. Your competition is working. Somebody out there is using their 24 hours better than you, and they're taking the future that could have been yours. Fear, the prison in your mind. And then there's fear. Fear is the biggest dream killer in the world. More dreams have died from fear than from failure. Because failure you can recover from. But fear will keep you from even trying. Fear says, what if I fail? Fear says, what if they laugh at me? Fear says, what if I'm not good enough? But let me flip it. What if you succeed? What if you inspire millions? What if you break the cycle in your family? What if you live the life you've been dreaming of? You're so worried about failing that you don't realize the only real failure is not trying at all. Fear paralyzes you. It whispers in your ear and convinces you to stay small. And the worst part, fear is usually a lie. The things you're scared of almost never happen. Let me tell you something. Fear will keep you poor. Fear will keep you average. Fear will keep you invisible. But courage will set you free. The deadly combination: excuses, distractions, and fear. When you combine them, they become deadly. Excuses give you a reason not to try. Distractions steal the time you could have used to build. Fear locks you inside a prison where you're too scared to move. And before you know it, 5 years pass, 10 years pass. You look up and realize you're still in the same place. And the scariest part, you start to believe that's who you are. You start thinking maybe you're not meant for more. Maybe greatness isn't for you. That's the biggest lie of all. You were born for more. You were born with gifts, talents, dreams. But if you don't protect your time, if you don't fight these silent killers, you'll die with everything still inside you. The antidote: awareness and action. So how do you beat the silent killers? Step 1, awareness. You've got to call them out. Stop pretending you don't know where your time is going. Check your phone usage. Look at how many hours you've given to Netflix, to scrolling, to gossip. Add it up. Because until you confront the truth, you'll stay in denial. Step 2, action. Once you see where your time is going, cut the fat. If it doesn't grow you, if it doesn't push you closer to your dream, it's a distraction. Eliminate it or limit it. That doesn't mean you can't rest. That doesn't mean you can't laugh. But it does mean your purpose comes first. And step 3, courage. You've got to start even when you're scared. You've got to move even when you don't feel ready. You've got to take the leap, because fear only leaves when you confront it. You can't think your way out of fear. You've got to act your way out. The shift in mindset: excuses say, I can't. Replace them with, how can I? Distractions say, later. Replace them with, now. Fear says, what if I fail? Replace it with, what if I fly? When you change the story you tell yourself, you change your life. Listen, greatness isn't about talent. It's not about luck. It's about focus. It's about discipline. It's about using your time on what matters most. And the truth is, you already know what's stealing your time. You already know the excuses you keep making. You already know the fears holding you back. The question is, are you willing to face them? The warning: let me warn you. If you don't, nothing changes. If you keep making excuses, keep letting distractions own your time, keep bowing to fear, then 5 years from now, you'll be in the exact same spot. And deep down, that's your biggest fear, isn't it? That you'll waste your whole life never living the way you were meant to live. That doesn't have to be your story. The challenge. So here's your challenge for today. Write down the top 3 excuses you've been making. Destroy them on paper. Replace them with action steps. Write down your biggest distractions. Cut one of them out this week. Not all of them, just one. Prove to yourself you can. Write down your biggest fear. Then take one step, just one, in the direction of that fear. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be progress. Because the only way to beat the silent killers is to stop feeding them. The bottom line: excuses, distractions, and fear are stealing your life. Every second you give to them is a second you can never get back. But today you've got a choice. You can keep letting them control you, or you can take your time back. The killers are silent, but you don't have to be. Speak louder, act stronger, live braver. Your time is too valuable. Your dream is too important. Your life is too short. Cut the excuses, eliminate the distractions, face the fear, and watch how your whole life begins to change. You've been robbed long enough. You've let excuses sit in the driver's seat. You've let distractions eat your 24 hours. You've let fear handcuff you to the same place year after year. But today, we flip the script. Today, we shift from wasting time to owning it. Because here's the truth: your life changes the moment you decide to stop being a victim of time and start becoming the master of it. The reality check: let's be real, time doesn't wait. It doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you're broke. It doesn't care if you're unmotivated. Time doesn't pause because you're not ready. Every day, the clock moves forward whether you're grinding or not. And while you're sitting, waiting, doubting, somebody else is moving, building, creating. The difference between average and great is not talent. It's ownership of time. You've got the same 24 hours as Elon Musk, as Oprah, as Michael Jordan, as Eric Thomas. You've got the same clock as every successful person you admire. The difference isn't the hours, it's how they're used. And if you're going to make the shift, you've got to change the way you see your time. Step one and value your time like money. Imagine I gave you an 86,400 in cash every morning. That's a lot, right? But here's the catch. You have to spend it all in one day. You can't save it. You can't roll it over. At midnight, whatever you didn't use is gone forever. What would you do? You'd spend every single dollar, right? You wouldn't waste it. You'd invest it. You'd use it wisely because you know tomorrow you get an 86,400, but today's pile disappears. Guess what? That's your life. Every day, you get 86,400 seconds. You can't save them. You can't bank them. At midnight, they're gone. And once they're gone, they never come back. So why are you spending your time like it's worthless? Why are you wasting hours on things that don't push you forward? If you valued your time the way you valued money, your whole life would change. Step 20, audit your life. The shift starts with an audit. You've got to know where your time is really going. Sit down and track one full day. Every hour, every minute. Write it out. Be brutally honest. Don't sugarcoat it. You'll be shocked. You'll see how many hours are lost to scrolling, gossiping, procrastinating. You'll see how much time you've been giving away for free. And when you see it, you can't unsee it. That's when the shift begins. Because once you realize how much you've wasted, you'll be hungry to protect it. Step 3, cut the fat. Once you see where your time is going, it's time to cut the fat. If it doesn't grow you, it's got to go. If it doesn't feed your purpose, it doesn't deserve your time. If it doesn't push you closer to your dream, it's stealing from you. Listen to me. Your time is not charity. Stop giving it away to things and people that don't respect it. Some of you need to cut TV. Some of you need to cut endless parties. Some of you need to cut toxic people who waste your energy. Some of you need to cut your own bad habits. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Because until you make room, you won't have the space to build what matters. Step 4, replace wasted time with purpose time. It's not just about cutting. It's about replacing. If you cut social media, fill that time with reading. If you cut gossip, fill that time with planning. If you cut laziness, fill that time with action. Don't just stop wasting time. Start investing it. Use that extra hour to learn a new skill. Use that extra 30 minutes to work out. Use those minutes before bed to write, to dream, to build. Every small choice compounds. Every second you invest builds momentum. Step 5, own your schedule. Here's the truth. If you don't control your schedule will control you. Most people drift through the day. They wake up with no plan. They just react to whatever comes their way. And then they wonder why they're exhausted but not fulfilled. The successful don't drift. They direct. They wake up with intention. They know exactly what the day is for. You've got to schedule your greatness. Put it on the calendar. Guard it like your life depends on it, because it does. Wake up earlier. Block off hours for deep work. Plan your breaks. Plan your learning. Plan your grind. Don't leave your future to chance. Own your 24. The mental shift, but the biggest change is in your calendar. It's your mindset. See, when you waste time, you think you have unlimited days. You act like you've got forever. But when you own your time, you realize how short life really is. Every hour matters. Every second counts. The shift is moving from, I'll do it tomorrow, to I do it today, from, I don't have time, to, I make time, from, I'll wait until I'm ready, to, I'll start now. It's a mental revolution. And here's the secret. Once you taste ownership, you'll never go back. Once you feel the power of controlling your time, distractions won't tempt you the same way. Excuses won't feel comfortable anymore. Fear won't paralyze you like it used to, because you'll know my time is too expensive to waste. The pain of wasting vests, the reward of owning, there are only 2 outcomes. Either you waste your time and feel regret, or you own your time and feel reward. If you waste it, you'll feel the pain later. You'll look back and wish you had done more. That pain will follow you for life. But if you own it, you'll feel the reward every day. You'll see progress. You'll feel purpose. You'll live with no regrets. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret is forever. Choose wisely. The challenge of the shift. So here's your challenge tonight. Audit your day. Write down every single thing you did. Tomorrow, cut one thing that didn't serve your purpose. Replace it with one thing that does. Do this for 7 days straight. Watch how your life changes in just 1 week. Imagine what will happen in 1 month, in 1 year. That's the power of the shift. The transformation, when you stop wasting time and start owning it, everything changes, your focus sharpens. Your confidence grows. Your results multiply. Your dreams stop feeling impossible and start becoming inevitable. Because when you own your time, you own your life. The bottom line, you don't need more hours in the day. You need more ownership of the hours you already have. Stop saying you don't have time. You do. The problem is you're wasting it. Make the shift today. From excuses to execution. From distractions to discipline. From fear to faith. From wasting time to owning it. Listen to me. Everything we've talked about so far means nothing if you don't act on it. You can nod your head. You can clap your hands. You can say, preach all you want. But if you leave this room, close this video, or finish this book and go back to the same habits, then all these words are wasted. This chapter isn't about hype. It's about decision. It's about urgency. It's about doing what you know you've been avoiding for years. Because here's the truth, time is running out. The final countdown, do you know what the scariest sound in the world is? It's the clock ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Every second that passes is a piece of your life you'll never see again. Every moment that slips away is gone forever. And some of you are waiting for the perfect time, waiting for the money, waiting for support, waiting for the stars to align. But let me tell you, there is no perfect time. The perfect time is now. Life isn't going to pause until you're ready. Opportunities won't wait. Dreams won't wait. Your future won't wait. You've got to move now before the clock runs out. Death, the ultimate wake. Up call, let's get real. One day, you won't wake up. One day, somebody else will be standing over your grave, telling stories about your life. One day, your time will expire. And the question is, what will they say about you? Will they say you lived fully, that you gave everything, that you left nothing on the table? Or will they say you had potential but never used it, dreams, but never chased them, goals but never fought for them? I don't want you to die with regret. I don't want you to get to the end of your life and wish you had started sooner, worked harder, believed more. You don't get to control the day you were born, and you don't get to control the day you die. But you do control the dash in the middle. The dash on your tombstone, that little line between your birth date and your death date, that represents your entire life. Everything you were, everything you did. The question is, what will your dash mean? Legacy over excuses. Your legacy isn't built on what you say you're going to do. It's built on what you actually do. Nobody will remember the excuses you made. Nobody will care about why you didn't have time. Nobody will write a biography about your procrastination. They'll remember your actions, your impact, your discipline. Excuses fade. Legacy lives. So ask yourself, what do you want to be remembered for? Do you want to be remembered as someone who wasted their life, or someone who squeezed every ounce of purpose out of their time? The pain principle, here's the truth, the pain of discipline is nothing compared to the pain of regret. Discipline hurts now, waking up early, grinding when you don't feel like it, saying no to distractions. But regret is permanent. Regret is a wound that never heals. And the worst part is, regret doesn't just hurt you. It hurts everyone around you, your family, your children, your community. Because when you waste your time, you don't just rob yourself. You rob the world of the gift you were supposed to give. The call to action. So here it is. The call to action, stop waiting. Start now. Stop procrastinating. Do it today. Stop wasting time. Own every second. Stop living small. Step into your greatness. Don't let another day slip away. Don't let another week go by where you're not chasing your purpose. Don't let another year pass and find yourself in the same place. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your life. The power of today. You don't need 10 years to change your life. You don't even need 10 months. You need a single decision. Today, one decision to commit, one decision to start, one decision to stop wasting and start working. Because when you make that decision, everything shifts. Your energy shifts. Your mindset shifts. Your opportunities shift. Your future shifts. One decision can rewrite your whole story. No more excuses. I don't care about your past. I don't care how many times you failed. I don't care how much time you've wasted. What matters is what you do now. Excuses are easy. Action is hard. But action is the only thing that changes lives. No more waiting until Monday. No more, I'll start next month. No more, after this season. If it matters to you, it starts today. Your future self is watching. Picture yourself 10 years from now. Imagine sitting across from the older version of you. Would they thank you for the choices you're making today? Or would they be disappointed? Would they say, thank you for grinding, for pushing, for not wasting time? Or would they say, why didn't you start sooner? Why did you waste so many years? Every decision you make today shapes that conversation. Make sure your future self is proud. The final push, so here's what I want you to do. Write down the thing you've been putting off. That one dream, that one goal. Take one action on it today. Why? Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Why? Protect your time like your life depends on it, because it does. And then wake up tomorrow and do it again and again and again until your dream is no longer a dream but a reality. The bottom line, you've only got one life, one shot, one story to write. Don't waste it. Don't delay it. Don't settle for less than you're capable of. Live with urgency. Live with purpose. Live with passion. Start now. Start today. Start this second. Because at the end of the day, when the clock stops ticking, the only thing that matters is, did you use your time or did you waste it? The choice is yours.